What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at mid Cruyff, the 5-star, 91 centre forward. He has got the high-low work rates and he is 5'11". Traits outside of the foot, flair, leadership, and that's about it. Obviously, he was, I think, a little bit before my time in the 1970s, so I really wouldn't have seen anything but clips of him back then. Obviously, Ajax legend, Barca legend, from what I see anyway. I could get this totally wrong, so don't quote me on this, but just by the looks of how many games he's played, Ajax looking like a 9-year stint there. Fantastic stuff, and then 5 years at, obviously, Barcelona. So, again, very, very nice indeed. And he is one of these players that has escaped me, unless he has had an SBC, or maybe I played with, like, his moments in draft. I have very, very rarely picked up any version lower than moments in terms of Cruyff. We have never packed one, not even from a base icon pack, a moments repeatable icon pack. We have never packed a Cruyff. So I am very interested to see how this card does today, because whenever I've come up against him, he has absolutely tore me one. In terms of his stats then, he's coming in at what, 2.5 mil, 3 mil on the PlayStation and PS. No, PlayStation and PC, in fact. The base is coming in at 2 mil and 2.5, and the Prime is coming in at a whopping 5.8 on the Xbox, 6.8 on the PlayStation, and 9.2 on the PC. So we have got the second highest priced version of him, only 500k above his base, so you kind of tell you right there how good this card should be. Great acceleration, sprint speed's up there, shooting's fantastic, passing, even the short game, and even a little bit of long, to be fair, is really nice. Good agility, reactions, ball control, dribbling, and composure up there. Obviously not too much strength. How tall was he? 5'11", so a little bit taller than most, but he looks like he should be quite good. So we're going to just stop the waffle and get into some gameplay with Cruyff. Right then, into Cruyff. Already one down from a stupid shot from Salah that most definitely shouldn't have gone in, but keepers absolutely had a mare with that one. We've got a little bit to come back from. Cruyff feels very, very agile from the brief moment that he's had the ball so far. Here we go. Neymar's going to do a lot of the legwork. Into Cruyff, he's going to get one touch for his left, and he's drilled it straight at Yashin, and he's had some problems with it. Just unfortunate that nobody can follow up from him. Finds Cruyff. He's got a good speed on him. Campbell, well, no, Upamecano, in fact. I thought he had Campbell. That must be me. Has managed to tackle him, unfortunately. He's blasting out on the counter, and that's just poor again. George Best gone for a chip, but I don't know if that was a chip or a shot. Cruyff coming to the ball. He's going to find Neymar, who's going to go for that fake. Oh, he's read that was going to turn backwards as well. Into Veron. Into Cruyff. I don't know if he's onside still, and I don't think he is. Thought he may have managed to just been able to kind of step back behind the line. Cruyff with some 1-2s. Yashin's out. He's going to chip him, and he's managed to get it equal. Beautiful stuff from him. It's just a simple run. Feels very, very quick going past the defenders, so that's always a massive, massive help. And obviously a little bit of a cheat code, like when you say going past some top-end centre-backs, and it literally feels like he's just walking past them. So that, again, is fantastic. Georgie Best, though, that's a way to answer. Literally minutes after I've scored, he's managed to get himself back in the lead, in fact. But I feel like Cruyff is going to be my knight in shining armour here, as he manages to hold his own. Don't think he's going to win that one. I think in the air and kind of strength battles one-on-one, not going to necessarily win everything. Maybe every handful every now and then. But most definitely, in terms of twirling and turning, good save from Yashin, big right hand, but in terms of turning and everything, he seems like he's absolutely on point with it, so that is always a blessing as a striker. If you've got somebody who makes it literally look effortless, then you know you've got yourself a good striker on the pitch. He's making that forward run. He's going to knock it across to Sterling. Going to link one up. Can he imagine? Blanc is going to do the unthinkable, and Sterling goes for the Sue. Oh, it's lovely little leg work. Oh, and it's just the keeper that needed to beat. I literally thought we was going to be able to roulette past him, but unfortunately the skill move didn't pick up. Back into Cruyff. And it is, when he's running, it's literally that little turn there. The enough just to kind of get past him and just keep on sprinting almost. And we managed to hold on to the ball. Ashley Cole's going to get that second challenge in, though, which will take it away. If it was a little bit quicker, we may have actually been able to pass it off to Sterling at that point and go for a shot. Cruyff feeding it into Neymar. It's going to feed it back to Cruyff, and the dogs are on top. We're now 3-2. Cruyff with 2 and has been involved in pretty much every goal so far. Cruyff, I don't know if he won that. Technically, I don't think he did, but we still count it as a win. He's in the defensive role here. Now he's going to be pushing up front. Let's see. It is that stride. That first stride is so quick. And we've got David Beckham chasing. He's going to have no hope whatsoever. And to be honest, though, that was not necessarily the greatest pass forward for Neymar, where he could have had a literal open run there. Cruyff making his way forward. Neymar, little dink into Cruyff. Gets the little touch. Manages to hold it. He was so close, running past everybody there. Nearly managing to slip his way through the 2 defenders. Big ball into Cruyff. Gets the chest, but he is blocked by Upamecano there. Oh, he's going to make mincemeat of Upamecano there. Gets in behind. Upamecano is going to try and catch him back there. We get the wrong sprint. He is going to win it back, though. A little bit of a spin. Ball roll. Little Ronaldo chop, and he tries it with Yashin. He's only just managing to pick the ball up. And I think straight away, if I was kind of offering any advice, I'm really a fan of Cruyff, and I can see exactly how people are managing to do so much with him. He is just phenomenal on this ball. Really keeps it. He's got the dribbling, and somehow just manages to just keep on going. It's honestly, it's almost like the million dollar effect every time. Oh, good head. Every time you've got that sort of top player, it just seems like they win so much. I don't know if it is expected or it's just what naturally happens with them. But you see the R9s, the Eusebios, the Mbappes. Every time they do something, it's almost like they cannot be stopped. So going into the overall for Cruyff then, honestly, fantastic. 2.5 mil, I think he is 100% worth it. And like I said, I think in terms of just what he brings animation-wise, is better than most strikers. He is very, well, obviously very similar to the likes of Eusebio and R9 in terms of almost how he sets himself up. He is more kind of centre forward, bring the ball forward, because his acceleration is immense, like genuinely so good, very quick. So if you do get past the defender, you will have that first stride to really get it out of his feet and just absolutely go ham with it. Shooting wise, fantastic, as we could imagine with Cruyff. Dribbling, a spot on. Even when speed running, or at least when he's running, you can almost turn it slightly. Every time you get a touch, you have a chance to move the ball, and that is absolutely dangerous when on the attack, because defenders, unless you read it like that, you just will not be able to tackle him very easily. So that is exactly why he is just phenomenal to play against. He scores every single time, and I can absolutely see why. If his if his base and his prime is exactly the same as this card, which I can imagine for the price tag being pretty much either side 500k, he's going to be fantastic, naturally. Obviously, his prime is coming in a little bit more of a whopping price, but it has only just come out this weekend, so I can only give it time to settle a little bit, and I cannot wait to see this guy's moments again, and hopefully, you never know, we might pack him eventually on this channel, so very interested to see. Let's jump into the next one. I think he's got to be a 10. He's 100% got to be a 10. He's in the elite crew. Let me know down below if you've got Cruyff at all, or if you packed him in any FIFA. I want to know. Like and subscribe on this video, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.